Have you ever imagined standing face to face with machines so gigantic they make regular trucks look like toys? Machines so massive they can move entire mountains of dirt, ore, and steel every single day without stopping. Around the world, there are industrial machines built to handle challenges that seem almost impossible. Excavators bigger than houses, trucks capable of hauling hundreds of tons, and mechanical monsters powerful enough to dig entire tunnels beneath major cities. What makes it even more impressive is that many of these machines cost millions of dollars and operate in environments so extreme that very few people ever get the chance to see them working up close. So get ready, because today you're about to see the biggest and most imposing industrial machines ever built. And stay with me until the end, because the final machines on this list completely redefine the limits of size and engineering. Metso Lokotrack LT1213S. Not every colossal machine needs to weigh thousands of tons to be impressive. The Metso Lokotrack LT1213S proves exactly that. Built by the Finnish manufacturer Metso, this massive mobile crushing machine was designed to turn enormous rocks into usable material directly on site, eliminating the need to transport tons of stone to distant industrial plants. Under its reinforced structure sits a Caterpillar inline six-cylinder diesel engine, with roughly 12 liters of displacement and more than 400 horsepower. All that power feeds a gigantic impact crusher, capable of pulverizing concrete, asphalt, and heavy rock within seconds. The machine uses an automatic hydrostatic transmission system, delivering precise control, even on extremely rough terrain. The Lokotrack stands out with its aggressive steel tracks, massive conveyor belts, and articulated structures that make it look like a mobile industrial plant moving across the ground. While operating, the noise is overwhelming. The crusher smashing through tons of rock creates a non-stop sequence of metallic impacts and vibrations that literally shake the ground around it. Its reinforced suspension works together with high-traction tracks, allowing the machine to move through quarries, mines, and demolition sites without relying on traditional roads. It is mainly used in large-scale construction projects, concrete recycling operations, and heavy mining, dramatically reducing transportation costs and operational downtime. Many companies consider the LT1213S one of the most efficient mobile crushing systems ever created. In some European projects, it operated for days almost non-stop, crushing thousands of tons of material continuously. And believe it or not, compared to the next machines on this list, this is only the beginning of industrial gigantism. Komatsu D575A3SD. In gigantic mining operations and extreme earth-moving projects, there is one machine that for years held the title of the world's largest production bulldozer. The Komatsu D575A-3SD, built by Komatsu in Japan, was created for one purpose only: moving absurd amounts of dirt and rock in places where ordinary equipment simply cannot operate. Beneath its enormous steel body sits a massive V12 diesel engine with an incredible 30.5 liters of displacement and approximately 1,150 horsepower. All that power is transferred through an extremely heavy-duty automatic planetary transmission, capable of handling non-stop operations for hours without losing performance. Its massive torque allows it to push more than 90 cubic yards of material in a single pass. The D575A-3SD looks absolutely intimidating. Its front blade measures over 24 feet wide, instantly transforming any mining site into a colossal industrial landscape. Weighing more than 150 tons, the machine produces a deep, constant rumble, while its giant steel tracks crush rocks, mud, and dirt without any effort at all. Inside the cab, the operator feels like they are commanding a moving fortress. The elevated position provides a wide view of massive mining fields, while the constant vibration from the engine shakes the entire structure during heavy operation. At night, the illuminated machine cutting through clouds of dust creates a scene that looks almost unreal. Its reinforced suspension works together with massive high-grip tracks, allowing it to operate on steep slopes, unstable ground, and muddy terrain. The D575A-3SD is mainly used in heavy mining, industrial road construction, and large-scale earth-moving projects around the world. in mines across Australia and the United States. Operators have reported that the machine's movement alone can make the ground vibrate from hundreds of feet away. In some mining projects, a single blade pass moved more material than smaller bulldozers could handle in hours. And somehow, compared to the next machine on this list, even this monster still starts to look small. LeTourneau L2350. There comes a point where giant trucks stop looking impressive. That is exactly where the LeTourneau L2350 enters the picture. Built by LeTourneau Technologies in the United States, this colossal wheel loader was designed to operate in the largest mines on Earth, moving unbelievable amounts of material in only a few passes. At the heart of the machine is a Detroit diesel V16 engine with approximately 65 liters of displacement and more than 2,300 horsepower. Some versions even use twin-engine systems, working together to power an advanced electric drive setup. The force generated is so massive that the bucket can carry more than 70 tons of material in a single scoop. Visually, the L2350 looks like something from another world. Its tires stand over 13 feet tall, larger than many stacked cars. The operator's cab sits so high above the ground that people below look tiny from that perspective. Once the engine starts running, the sound resembles a massive industrial turbine operating non-stop. The structure uses reinforced suspension and four-wheel drive across all giant wheels, guaranteeing traction even on the roughest mining terrain imaginable. The L2350 is mainly used for loading gigantic off-road mining trucks in copper, coal, and iron ore operations around the world. In mining sites across Canada and the United States, this machine has moved thousands of tons of material during a single work shift. Some operators even describe driving the L2350 as controlling a moving building. The machines on this list enter an even more unbelievable level of industrial size and power. Caterpillar 797F. There comes a point when a truck stops looking like a normal vehicle and starts resembling a moving building. That is exactly the feeling created by the Caterpillar 797F. Built by Caterpillar in the United States, this giant was developed to operate in some of the harshest mining environments on Earth, hauling unbelievable amounts of ore almost non-stop. Under the cab sits a gigantic V20 diesel engine with an astonishing 106 liters of displacement and approximately 4,000 horsepower. All that power runs through an extremely reinforced 7-speed automatic planetary transmission, allowing the truck to carry more than 360 tons of payload, while still reaching speeds of nearly 42 miles per hour. Visually, the 797F looks almost unreal when seen up close. Its tires stand over 13 feet tall, larger than many single-story houses. The dump body is so massive that a person standing beside the machine practically disappears from view. The sound of the engine is deep, heavy, and continuous, creating vibrations that can be felt through the ground from hundreds of feet away. Its hydro-pneumatic suspension system was built to withstand brutal impacts inside deep mines and heavily damaged terrain. Rear-wheel drive distributes enough force to move hundreds of tons uphill while hauling ore, coal, and massive rocks during non-stop operations running day and night. The Caterpillar 797F is used in some of the largest mining operations in the world, especially across Australia, Canada, and South America. In certain locations, it can consume hundreds of gallons of diesel per hour while operating continuously. Many operators say controlling a machine this massive requires the same level of focus as handling highly advanced industrial equipment. If you're impressed by these gigantic machines, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next videos about the most extreme vehicles and industrial equipment ever built on the planet. And if this truck already seems too massive to exist, the next machine completely pushes beyond every imaginable limit of heavy engineering. BelAZ 75710. Very few industrial machines create as much shock as the gigantic BelAZ 75710. When it first appeared in Belarus, many people believed such an enormous truck could never actually operate in the real world. It did not take long for the industry to realize that it had completely redefined heavy mining transportation. The Belaz uses two V16 diesel engines working together, combining for roughly 130 liters of displacement and more than 4,600 horsepower. All that insane power feeds an advanced electric transmission system, capable of hauling up to 450 tons of material in a single trip. Even weighing more than 800 tons fully loaded, the truck can still reach speeds close to 40 miles per hour. The sheer size of the 75710 is almost frightening. It rides on 8 gigantic tires, each standing over 13 feet tall, supporting a structure so large that ordinary trucks practically disappear beside it. The elevated cab offers a view similar to a moving industrial tower, while the combined roar of the engines completely dominates the environment around the mine. Its hydro-pneumatic suspension works alongside a full 8x8 all-wheel drive system, distributing power to every wheel simultaneously. This allows the truck to climb steep mining ramps carrying hundreds of tons without losing stability or traction on rough terrain. The Belaz 75710 mainly operates in giant coal and iron ore mines across Eastern Europe and Russia. In some mining operations, a single trip from this truck replaces the work of several smaller haul trucks combined. Visitors who have seen one operating often describe the experience as watching an entire building slowly moving through the landscape. And believe it or not, the next machines on this list become so extreme that even these trucks start looking small. Hitachi EX8006. In some of the largest mines on Earth, there are excavators so enormous, they look capable of ripping entire sections of the planet apart with a single movement. The Hitachi EX8006 is exactly that kind of machine. Built by Hitachi in Japan, it was designed for extreme mining operations, where productivity and raw power must operate on a gigantic scale, every single day. Beneath its colossal structure are two V16 diesel engines, producing a combined output of approximately 3,900 horsepower. All that force powers a gigantic hydraulic system, capable of controlling a bucket with more than 40 cubic meters of capacity. The hydraulic pressure is so immense that the machine can load gigantic mining trucks in only a few passes. The EX8006 immediately dominates the landscape visually. Its hydraulic arm looks more like a moving steel bridge, while the bucket itself is large enough to swallow smaller vehicles with ease. The machine weighs more than 800 tons, and the combined sound of the hydraulic systems and massive engines creates non-stop metallic vibrations echoing across the mine. Its structure rides on enormous heavy-duty tracks, designed to distribute the machine's incredible weight over unstable terrain. The reinforced hydraulic system allows it to work continuously in coal, copper, and iron ore mines under extreme heat, thick dust, and non-stop heavy operation without slowing down. The Hitachi EX8006 has become a symbol of large-scale mining in several countries. In operations throughout Asia and Australia, operators say sitting inside the cab feels more like controlling an industrial platform than a conventional excavator. Some mining crews even reported that seeing the machine operate at night under floodlights feels almost unreal because of its overwhelming size and presence. In some projects, this excavator can move thousands of tons of material during a single shift, while maintaining impressive precision for a machine of its scale. Its bucket cycles are so efficient that giant haul trucks line up constantly just to keep up with its pace. And if this machine already seems impossible to surpass, the next one was built to push industrial brute force to an entirely different level. Caterpillar 6090 FS. When Caterpillar decided to build one of the most powerful hydraulic excavators ever created, the result was the incredible 6090 FS. Developed for extreme mining operations, this colossal machine was engineered to work non-stop in some of the most aggressive industrial environments on Earth, continuously removing enormous amounts of ore and rock. Its mechanical setup uses twin V16 diesel engines, producing a combined output of more than 4,500 horsepower. All that power feeds a monstrous hydraulic system, capable of moving a bucket with a capacity exceeding 50 cubic meters. The excavator's arm generates enough force to tear through tons of compacted rock within seconds, even in extremely difficult terrain. The visual impact of the 6090 FS is simply unbelievable. The operator's cab sits so high above the ground that gigantic mining trucks below look almost small by comparison. Weighing more than 1,000 tons, the machine produces a constant heavy metallic sound, while massive hydraulic cylinders move the enormous digging arm across the mine. Its reinforced structure rides on gigantic high-grip crawler tracks, designed to distribute the machine's colossal weight across rough mining terrain. The hydraulic system operates under extreme pressure during continuous work in copper, gold, and coal mines around the world. In many operations, the machine runs 24 hours a day with almost no interruptions. The Caterpillar 6090FS is considered by many specialists to be one of the most brutal hydraulic mining machines ever built. In some South American mines, it can fully load giant haul trucks in less than 2 minutes. One experienced operator even described working inside the 6090FS as controlling an entire moving factory. And trust me, from this point forward, the machines begin to surpass every normal concept of industrial scale. Komatsu P&H 4800 XPC. There comes a point in heavy mining where conventional excavators simply stop being enough. That is exactly why the gigantic Komatsu P&H 4800 XPC was created. Built in the United States by P&H, later incorporated into Komatsu, this monstrous electric mining shovel was designed for operations so extreme that very few machines on Earth can match its productivity. The 4800 XPC uses a fully electric system powered by enormous industrial power cables. Its output easily reaches the equivalent of several thousand horsepower, driving a gigantic bucket capable of moving more than 120 tons of material in a single cycle. The electric drive system delivers instant and continuous force throughout the entire operation. Visually, the machine looks like a living industrial structure. Its colossal steel boom has dimensions comparable to small buildings, while the giant bucket devours tons of rock as if they were pebbles. The sound of the electric motors, combined with the impact of excavation, creates an intense atmosphere throughout the mining site. The structure operates on huge reinforced tracks designed to support hundreds of tons continuously. The shovel mainly works in giant copper and coal mines, loading enormous haul trucks in only a few passes. In many situations, a single 4800 XPC replaces multiple smaller excavators operating together. The Komatsu P&H 4800 XPC became an absolute benchmark for productivity in the mining industry. In some North American operations, it moves thousands of tons of material within only a few hours of non-stop work. And what is most impressive is that up close, it makes giant mining trucks look almost like ordinary utility vehicles. And if that already sounds impossible to surpass, the next machine literally carved its own path beneath an entire city. WSDOT Bertha. Among the largest engineering projects ever attempted, very few machines attracted as much attention as the gigantic WSDOT Bertha. Built by Hitachi Zosen in Japan, this monstrous tunnel boring machine was created for one purpose only: digging a massive tunnel beneath the city of Seattle in the United States, replacing an aging elevated highway. Inside its colossal structure were extremely powerful industrial electric motors, driving a cutting head measuring more than 57 feet in diameter. The machine itself stretched nearly 325 feet in total length and weighed around 6,700 tons. Its power was so overwhelming that it could continuously crush concrete, rock, and soil while slowly advancing underground beneath the city. Visually, Bertha looked like a moving underground factory. The gigantic rotating cutter head pulverized everything ahead of it, while massive hydraulic systems supported the machine's advance below the surface. Inside, the environment was filled with constant metallic noise, heavy vibrations, and endless networks of pipes, cables, and industrial equipment, all operating simultaneously. Its structure relied on reinforced hydraulic systems and highly complex stabilization mechanisms designed to prevent collapses during excavation. Bertha was engineered to operate in extremely dangerous underground conditions while tunneling beneath busy urban areas without damaging buildings above ground. During the construction process, Bertha suffered major mechanical failures that nearly stopped the project for years, turning the machine into international news. Even so, after enormous underground repairs, it successfully completed its mission and secured its place as one of the largest tunnel boring machines ever built. And believe it or not, after everything you have seen so far, there is still one machine so massive that it makes even Bertha look small beside the true scale of industrial gigantism. Takraf Bagger 293. There is one machine so gigantic that when it first began operating, many people simply refused to believe it could actually move. The Takraf Bagger 293 is not just an excavator. It is considered one of the largest land vehicles ever built by humanity. A true industrial colossus, created to consume entire mountains of coal and earth without stopping. Built by the German company Takraf, the Bagger 293 was designed for large-scale mining operations in Germany. Its system uses a gigantic bucket wheel fitted with dozens of massive steel buckets, capable of removing thousands of tons of earth every hour continuously. The machine stands roughly 315 feet tall, stretches over 720 feet long, and weighs close to 14,000 tons. Unlike conventional machines powered by giant diesel engines, the Bagger 293 runs on enormous industrial electric systems connected directly to external power lines. Its operational output reaches the equivalent of tens of thousands of horsepower, slowly moving the gigantic structure across colossal tracks, engineered to distribute its unbelievable weight across the ground. The visual impact of this machine is almost impossible to describe. Industrial haul trucks look like tiny toys beside it. The non-stop metallic sounds from the gears, tracks, and excavation systems create an intimidating atmosphere, while the giant bucket wheel slowly tears away entire layers of earth as if they were nothing more than sand. The Bagger 293 mainly operates in European coal mines, working almost non-stop for long periods of time. Its earth-moving capability is so extreme that it can replace dozens of smaller machines simultaneously. It moves volumes of earth, equivalent to entire neighborhoods, within only a few days. Many engineers consider the Takraf Bagger 293 one of the greatest demonstrations of industrial engineering ever achieved by mankind. And the most impressive part is realizing that even after decades, very few machines in the world can match the overwhelming feeling of size, force, and presence created by this true mechanical monster of heavy mining. These machines are not just industrial equipment. They represent some of the greatest engineering challenges ever faced by humanity, built to move mountains, carve tunnels beneath cities, and transport loads that almost seem impossible in the real world. What makes them even more incredible is the fact that each one was designed to survive extreme environments, enduring heat, dust, enormous weight, and non-stop operation for years at a time. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these machines impressed you the most? Which one seemed the most unbelievable in terms of size and power? And which of these industrial giants would you want to see operating in person someday? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That support helps the channel continue bringing videos about the biggest, rarest, and most impressive machines ever created by humanity, because there are new videos every single week. See you in the next video.